Welcome everyone to the 9 Trials, Chapter 4, Enter a Home Through the Pet Door. Last time, Kirsch learned some life lessons. Princess Snowball was reminded about the finer things in life by Queen Victoria. And it seems that someone has been pooping in the sandbox on the children's playground. My name is Anne, and I will be your storyteller.
My name is Dustin, and I'll be playing Jitters.
My name is Frances, and I am playing Princess Snowball.
My name is Kay, and I'm going to be playing Kirsch.
When we last left Jitters, Snuffles, Dirtcat, and Kirsch, they were following Princess Snowball into the neighborhood.
Ooh, that's me. This way!
Wait. So where are you leading us again?
I don't remember. Where am I leading them again? You literally just said, but I'm sorry, I have short-term memory. That's Frances, not Princess Snowball. Where was I going again? Back to the neighborhood?
You were headed back into the neighborhood. You were all having a discussion about where you should go, and you kind of just and made a decision and just started to walk off.
Oh, that's right. Y'all were being annoying. Great. Let's go.
Princess, wait! Princess, leave for us.
What?
We're doing the trials together, right?
Mm-hmm. And I just keep walking.
All right. Come on, let's catch up to the princess.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna trottle on and see if I can actually keep pace and actually start walking. I'll show my respect, and I'll even be just a little behind Princess, and to be like, so do you know of any good houses around here that might have a pet door we can sneak in?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we could always just try Kirsch's place, go in there, see if there's anything not really important, or something that won't be noticed if we swipe it. And if that works, awesome. And then if not, we can go and find some place that might be a little bit more dangerous, because we already know the lay of the land at the bakery.
I suddenly stop and turn. We're being watched constantly. They know where we sleep. Do you really think that's going to be enough to impress Lord Sassafras? Go into our own house?
Well,
and then I keep
it's
walking.
not about hey. Well, it's not about impressing. It's about achieving the goal and being able to find your way around the problem. So I think we need
finding a loophole is the way around the problem. But if you want to go to the bakery, fine.
Is Dirtcat with us?
Dirtcat is there. He is following you, but he's following way behind. He's keeping up pace, but he's definitely not leading the group.
Can I fall back and kind of start walking next to Dirtcat? And I ask, you said that you did this before, right?
Yeah.
Do you know if it counts if you go through your own pet door?
It seems like the safer option.
And we won't get in trouble or anything?
I don't know, you're humans. Are we gonna get in trouble?
I mean, they didn't like us the first time, but now they like it, so I think it'll be okay if I bring all my friends.
Dirtcat thinks about it. Man, it seems like the safer option, which I'm all for. But I also don't want to have to go through this twice. So I'm a little torn about it.
I'm gonna try to catch up to Princess Snowball.
Okay.
Princess!
I start walking faster.
Princess!
I walk faster.
Kirsch, to see if you catch up with her, go ahead and roll your pounce.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you're making a concerted effort to get her attention.
Yeah. So my pounce is a 75, and I got a 19.
That is a success. So you do manage to catch up to Princess Snowball.
Hey, are we going back to the bakery?
I keep walking.
Oh, so she's what she's giving you now, Kirsch, is something called the cold shoulder. It's where she's actually like pretending to ignore you, but she actually hears you. So, I actually think it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to go to the bakery, see if we can find something there that your humans probably don't care about. If we take and then head on back, and if that doesn't work, then we can find another house to sneak into.
Okay.
Because if we go to another house that has a pet door, that means they have a pet that uses that door, which means we won't be the only ones there. So, however, if we go to the bakery, we know that there's no one else there. So,
Okay.
I think that we should start with that and work our way up difficulty problems. So, and also, hey guys, so
Snuffles stops
now
in the street for a moment, and he's processing. You've seen that look on his face before, where it takes him a second to catch up, Jitters, and he's processing. Hey man, if there's another animal in there, like, isn't that the whole point? Like, it's supposed to be dangerous.
Well,
right?
True. Well, I guess we can, before we go to the bakery, we can see if we can scope out some other some other like pet doors. Can I see in the area that we are in now if there are any like houses that might have pet doors?
You know that there, for a fact, that there's one house that does have pets, and it's the house with the rock throwing juvenile delinquents. And they
Is there
have
any other any others? I mean, I'm serious here. I mean, I had a feeling that was going to be the first one that came to my mind, but I'm like, no, there's got to be another place that has pets here.
Why? Are you scared?
I mean, this is a pet-friendly neighborhood, right?
Snowball, do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Wait, what did Snowball say?
Princess Snowball says.
Sorry.
Who? Princess Snowball says. What did I say? Yeah, are you scared? Why are you scared?
Of rock throwing children and vicious dogs that want to bite me. I think that some common sense fear of being eaten is a healthy thing. It's a healthy thing to have. The rock throwing children, yes, we have been chased by their dogs.
Oh.
Everyone roll your instinct, please.
Excellent. I have a 70. And I rolled a 98.
I have a 60 and I rolled a 57.
I have bad instinct. I got a 86 and my instinct was a 37.
The only person who succeeded in their instinct check was Princess Snowball. Snuffles and Dirt Cat did not do very well at all either, despite the fact that they've both been living in the neighborhood for some time. Everyone's just so riled up by Princess Snowball's poor behavior. Princess Snowball, you have been in the ritzier side of the neighborhood across the river, and you do know for a fact that there is Queen Victoria, so there must be other fancy pets.
I actually just remembered a neighborhood in a different area of town that I think has a ton of pets.
Oh,
That's all I say before I make like a sharp turn and start walking in that direction.
Can we go there? I'm guessing she doesn't.
That's why I said it, and I start walking faster.
All right, then everyone, follow Princess Snowball.
Dirt Cat is not as excited to follow Princess Snowball into the ritzier neighborhood, but he does anyway.
Is Dirt Cat still like a ways behind us?
He's with you, but he's not right mixed into the group.
Would I be able to know that he could, like, if I started trying to whisper to like Princess and to Kirsch, would they be able to hear me and not Dirt Cat?
You can roll against it. So you can roll. What? You're trying to convey something to Princess Snowball and Kirsch. So I'm going to say that's purr because you are trying to convey something.
Okay.
And Dirt Cat will roll against you with his senses.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that sounded good because I have a 30 on my purr and I rolled a 63.
Dang. He also rolled poorly. You will be able to have a conversation with Snowball and Snuffles and Kirsch. He won't get the entire gist of it, but he's going to know that you're talking about him.
And so, guys, what about our little tag along buddy who doesn't seem to be, contributing a fair amount of work? And he kind of like, our little Dirt Cat kind of a thing, I mean, are we fine with him just tagging along?
I'm fine with you
why
tagging
not?
along, aren't I?
Oh, dang, Princess Snowball.
Okay, you know what? I am that's just the last straw. So far we've been working as a great group so far on
Have
each
we?
one of these
That's
trials.
I
Yes.
stopped. Maybe the trials have gotten complete, but I have been disrespected and treated like garbage by this. I try to do like a quote with my paws team.
Snowball, roll your instinct. Princess Snowball.
Thank you.
Checked myself. Roll your instinct, please.
Oof. Yeah, I got an 80.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's
Whatever I was going to tell you doesn't matter now.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. Well, nothing wrong here, folks. I keep walking.
Princess Snowball, are you leading everyone into the ritzy neighborhood?
We were kind of fighting. Are we still fighting, or am I just walking along?
Up to you. I'm just trying to figure out where we are in the map. No reason.
Yeah, I kind of snapped, but if he's not going to say anything back, I'm going to turn around and keep walking.
All right. Well, technically, there's no rules saying that we have to work together as a group on every single trial. So, you know what? How about this? This one we can all handle on our own. I think we are going to, if you want to go to the ritzier part, go ahead and go to the ritzier part. I think I'm going to head on over to the bakery, get on in there, grab something, and then head on out. It's technically not my home. I just know that it's a safe place to go. So, Snuffles, what do you think, buddy? What do you think, buddy? I think you and I can handle this on our own. And if Kirsch wants to come along, great. But it's obvious that Princess here wants to go off and spread her wings and fly and show that she does not need our help. So, Princess, have a wonderful trip. I am going to go this way, Snuffles. If you want to come with me, Kirsch, whichever way you want to go, all up to you. And I'm going to start heading back to the bakery.
Snuffles looks really guilty, and he looks over at Kirsch, really guilty, and he looks back to you, and he says, "Man, I'm with you, man. Dude, let's go."
Okay. And I'm going to start walking in whichever direction I know to be in the direction of the bakery.
Kirsch, can you roll your instinct for me, please?
Okay. I still have bad instinct. It is a 97.
Great.
Good to know.
I don't like this game.
I'm trying to give you guys hints, but you gotta roll better.
I'm gonna kind of look and watch Princess Snowball go towards the ritzier part of the neighborhood, and then reluctantly join Jitters.
Dirt
right,
Cat follows Jitters and Snuffles and Kirsch, but before he goes with them, he runs over to Princess Snowball real quick, and he leans in real careful, and he real close, and he says, "Hey, Princess Snowball."
Yeah?
I'm just saying. Just be careful with the friends you choose, all right? Good luck. And he runs off
What do you mean?
with he's gone. He runs off to follow Jitters.
Well, thank you. That was very kind of him.
On the way back towards
Wishing
the
you luck.
bakery, I ask Jitters, is there something I can... Is there anything that warms up a cold shoulder? Like, do I need to get her a blanket? Or...
Honestly, I think that there's just some fights that no matter what you do, you just can't win. So I thought, so now is Princess Snowball a good distance away from us now?
She's traveling in the opposite direction, so you can probably talk freely.
Okay.
Wow.
So now that I know who wants to go with who and where everyone stands, now let's say, a reasonable conversation here. I was telling Princess Snowball that we were going to go back to the bakery just so she thinks that's what we're doing. And we might end up doing that anyways. But I now want to talk to everyone else here. Do you guys think that we should go and find a different pet door? Or do you guys think that the bakery is good enough? How about we first hear from Kirsch? What are your thoughts? Because technically, we're stealing stuff from your humans.
When you put it like that, I don't like it, but...
Okay. No, that's cool. You would much rather than put in that phrase, you would much rather find a different pet door. Is that correct?
I don't want to get in trouble. But I mean,
Okay.
that doesn't mean that if we go back to the bakery, that I'll get in trouble, right? Like, you said that
No.
there's stuff that maybe the humans won't care about as much that I won't get in
Exactly.
trouble for, so I can try that.
Excellent. Okay. Snuffles, what do you think? Should we go to the bakery and try our luck there? Or do you want to find some other pet door?
Snuffles has been looking at Kirsch and really trying to take in everything that she's saying. And he says, I don't want to get Kirsch in trouble.
Okay.
But I mean, you're definitely kind of the brains of this outfit, buddy. So I'm gonna,
and we're really in trouble.
I mean, you and I together, man, right? And he kind of gives you a shoulder bump with his cat shoulder on your cat shoulder.
Okay.
We've seen each other through some scraps before, man. Dude, I'm with you.
Okay, sounds good. And Dirt Cat, since you did choose to come with us, what are your personal thoughts on all of this?
Like I said before, I really just want to stay safe. Okay. And I also do not want to do this again.
Sounds good. So, how about we do this then? This is what this is the plan of attack. We will go to the bakery, find if there is something that we think the humans won't notice that we steal, we will go with there. But if there isn't, then we will go and find another pet door to go into. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Is everyone comfortable with that idea?
Dude, I'm down. Let's give it a shot, yo.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then let's book it to the bakery. And then I kind of lead the way to the bakery.
Princess Snowball, you are going in the opposite direction. What are you doing?
Somehow I'm once again isolating myself from the group. That's what I'm doing. But I'm walking still towards the rich neighborhood. I have lovingly been wished luck by Dirt Cat to make new friends, so that's what I'm ready to do.
Okay. I'm not sure if that was the gist of his warning, but that's cool. That was your interpretation.
Interpretation.
Your uninterpretation, yes. Great.
What do you
You're
mean?
heading back. No, nothing. You're heading back into the ritzier part of the neighborhood. Roll your instinct.
Okay, I accidentally buried my dice. Although they've not been doing too hot tonight, so maybe they deserved it. Oh, I got a 27.
You're being followed.
In like the way that we're usually being followed?
It doesn't feel unfamiliar.
Can I tell who's following me?
How would you like to suss that out?
With my senses, I guess.
Roll them.
They're not great, so. Ooh, 32.
Yeah, something smells like rat.
Do they smell like, can I tell the difference between, like, Lord Sassafras's rats and Queen Victoria's rats?
Roll senses.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to get it again. Oh, I did! 23. That burial did wonders for my dice. Under the blanket, just suffocate him for a minute there.
They're Queen Victoria's rats.
Psst. Rats, where are you?
You hear a rustling in a nearby bush.
So I go over. Psst. I know you're there.
When you approach the bush, you see 3 rats holding statuesque poses, trying to cover themselves with leaves.
Is it like a Greek painting?
Yeah. It's like the side of a Greek urn, except it's 3 very dirty rats.
Super subtle. I just kind of roll my eyes at them, and I'm going to let them pretend to continue to be statues, but I say to them, presumably you know what the third task is. Any chance Queen Victoria would be able to help me?
They twitch their whiskers, pop out of their pose, run into the bush. They kind of run around the bush, run in front of you, and run down the street as if you're supposed to follow them.
I follow.
Great. They lead you back to Queen Victoria's house, down the side of the house, into the backyard.
So I follow. Do I see Queen Victoria?
You spot Queen Victoria. She's sitting on a quilted cushion near the fountain in the back.
Long time no see.
She turns around and sees you. Roll your instinct.
Oof, 95.
Great. She looks at you and says, "Darling, what are you doing here?"
Well, I know you said that my friends could possibly help with some of the tasks, but, well, trust me, this one they can't help with, but I thought maybe you could?
Darling, I believe we talked this through, and I believe that you agreed to do this, and I believe part of what you agreed to do is keep an eye on Lord Sassafras and his shenanigans, and that doesn't look like that's what you're doing right now, does it?
Well, in order to keep an eye on Lord Sassafras, I need to go through the challenges. And this challenge is to get into a house that has a pet door. And look at that! I found a house with a pet door.
If cats could roll their eyes, she would roll her eyes at you. Darling, I feel, and maybe it's my fault, I feel like we've had a miscommunication, my dear. If you're going to get closer, yes, to Lord Sassafras, you need to earn his trust, n'est-ce pas?
Well, sure. And how do I do that but by doing the challenges, no?
You can probably do that. I mean, I could be wrong by not abandoning your friends, quote unquote friends. They're your when they need you.
Well, sure, but for this challenge, they'll certainly just weigh me down. They're not exactly as social as me. And I like fluff up my fur as if to like show off, like, psh, they don't have this, do they?
Oh, my darling, you are so young. It's and naive. It's almost charming. Almost.
Thank you.
My dear, yes, there are plenty of pet doors in this neighborhood. And with the right bribery, oh, it's such a dirty word, isn't it, my dear? With the right incentive, that sounds better. The right incentives. The cats in the neighborhood, dogs too. There are also dogs. You really believe people keep dogs? It's hilarious. Dogs too. That might see their way to let you in. But darling, you must be seen. And this is of the utmost importance. And I just want to say this. You are not to be seen with me, n'est-ce pas?
Oh. Well, then your rats just could have said that instead of leading me right here, couldn't they have?
Let me roll for the rats real quick. I'm going to give them really, probably decently low stats. Yeah, they don't get that you just insulted them to their faces. Queen Victoria gets very close to you and she says, they're not the most critical thinkers. They have their uses, yes. And she kind of holds up her paws to show you her beautifully manicured nails because they did help you with your nails earlier. They do have their uses, darling, but they kind of do what they're told.
Well, I suppose I will go elsewhere then if I'm not welcome here. And I turn around.
Darling, don't mistake gentle guidance for not being welcome.
Well, I appreciate the gentle guidance. And I walk and I kind of wave.
Wow.
I'm just in a real bad mood today, but I still haven't had anything to eat. No, that's a lie. She gave me almond milk. I'm sorry. I'm still in a bad mood, though. It's been a rough day.
Queen Victoria watches you walk down between the two houses out of the backyard. She jumps back up onto the pillow, and the three rats are watching her. And she sits down and gets comfortable, and she says, well, that was interesting. She snaps her fingers and points down the side of the building, and the rats go running down. Jitters, Kirsch, what are y'all doing?
Excellent. All right. How close are we to the bakery?
You can get there.
And also, on the way there, I do want to kind of keep my eyes open for other places that may have pet doors.
Oh, interesting. You're keeping a lookout, so you're using your eyes.
Yes.
Roll your senses.
Senses.
And Snuffles will help. He'll do it too.
Okay. Oh, God. 95.
You are so fixed on getting to the bakery that you don't really notice anything else. Dirt Cat's gonna roll for giggles. He does, however, see on the way down that one of the houses that you pass, the front yard, because you're going down the streets, one of the front yards does have what looks like a dog leash stake in the front yard. So he does notice that. Kirsch, go ahead and roll your senses as well, just for
Okay.
fun.
My senses are a 64, and my senses are 64, and I got a 4.
Dang, girl. So you are so excited that you got your own pet door and it's new and wonderful and this awesome new thing in your life that you're really noticing it wherever you see it in other places. There is a house that has a dog stake in the front yard, and you do think that there's a pet door there. Out of nowhere, you suddenly remember when you guys went across in front of those apartments and then went down to the park, that the back of one of those houses also had a pet door.
Mm.
And those two houses, I'm going to say, are in the short street over, and they're directly across from each other.
Okay. I'm going to have to look at that map really quick.
Because I can decide that, and that's what I decided.
So the short...
The benefits of being in control.
Okay. So are they close to the kids, or are they kind of further
They're
down?
one street over.
Okay.
The juvenile delinquents are in the long block.
Yeah.
And then there's the two short blocks that are flanked by the apartments and the park.
Oh, okay. Got it. I know that there are a couple other doggy doors or pet doors. Kitty, cat. There are lots of other pet doors nearby. So, worst case scenario, I think we could try those. But I
Sounds
definitely think
good.
we should try to go home first.
Okay. So let's hoof it, guys. So I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit so we get there at a faster rate.
Doesn't take you long. Before you know it, you're behind the bakery.
Excellent.
It is
All right.
evening. I'm going to say the bakery closes. They don't stay open super late. They'll probably stay open long enough to get going home traffic, but they probably don't stay open much past 6 or 7 o'clock.
Okay.
But of course, the two bakers have to clean up at the end of the day as well.
Okay.
So Kirsch, you would know that.
Yeah. Okay, so as long as we avoid... You remember that part where all the food was and the cream was? We want to try to avoid over there.
Okay.
They're going to be making lots and lots of clinky clanky noises, so we'll know when they're nearby.
Sounds good. Cool. So that means we'll have a warning before they show up. All right, guys. Now, right as we're outside the pet door, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go in there, and before we take anything, we are going to try and first find things that look like humans wouldn't really notice that they're gone.
Yeah.
So, is everyone ready?
I think so. Oh, and maybe because you and Snuffles were sleeping near the shoes and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could
There's
look
probably
there
some...
first. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's an
dude,
excellent
the
idea.
mudroom is right inside. So that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Excellent,
The further
excellent.
we can stay away from humans, I think the better.
Sounds good. All right, let's sneak on in. And I'm going to start sneaking in. And as I get into the mudroom, I want to kind of take a look at all of the little things that are in that general vicinity of right by the cat door, and start looking for something that I would think that humans wouldn't notice missing.
Okay. This is the mudroom. As you said, you and Snuffles have slept in there before. Your two cat beds are in there. So if you walk in, flap, 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 right to your right-hand side, there is a rack on the wall, and there are bags and purses and the kind of stuff that, you would normally hang up on the wall there. On the floor is a couple baskets with piles of shoes, lots of different kinds of shoes, as galoshes and things. There's an umbrella in there as well. On the other side, on the left, right to the left, there's some shelves. They're a little too high up for you guys to reach. They're definitely human height, but there are little wicker baskets of odds and ends and things. This is their mudroom / sort of catch-all room. Stuff that you would grab on your way out the door. So that's what's in those little baskets up there. Directly in front of you is the staircase that leads up to the landing that you have to go across to go back down the stairs to get into the bakery.
All right. So I think trying to find something in here might be the best thing to start off with. So how about this? Does it look like if I kind of like brace myself and have Snuffles kind of be able to like to either jump on my back to be able to look inside the basket? Would he be able to kind of do that?
Man, we can give it a try.
Okay. So here, let's try, because if we can kind of either look in that basket and see if there's like some things that are like that humans would think would trash but wouldn't actually throw away. So see if you can knock. Oh, listen, can I hear the noises of the humans?
Is everyone inside the mudroom?
Yeah.
Kirsch, did you go in?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I went in as quietly as possible.
Dirt Cat followed you. He hasn't been in here before. This is the first time he's been in your house.
Dirt Cat, we gotta be quiet.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be real quiet. And he hangs out by the cat flap, and he's kind of pushing the cat flap a little bit. He's definitely an outdoor cat. To him, this is the strangest thing. Like, he knows it exists, clearly, but why anybody would do this is beyond him.
He's just fascinated, going bap, bap,
bap,
bap.
Like, he gets it in theory. He gets it in concept, but humans... Yeah, those are weird animals. Everyone roll your senses because you're going to be listening for the bakers.
Sounds good.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yay.
Going with the puns. I got a 12 and I have a sense of 62.
I have a sense of 60 and I got a 34.
Snuffles also did really well. He has a sense of 40, but he got a 33. You guys can hear up the stairs and kind of across. You hear some clangy sounds. Kirsch, you notice that there is some walking above you. So you know that one of your humans is in the apartments upstairs.
Ooh.
So you have one baker in the bakery and you have one baker upstairs in the apartments. You're not sure which is which. If you'd like to figure out which is which, Kirsch may roll because you might know the difference.
Another sense roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to know which is which.
Yes, I would. I got a 3.
Dang, you love these humans. The tall baker is in the bakery. The short baker is in the apartments.
Okay. So short baker is upstairs. So make sure that you keep everything down, okay? Not too much noise.
Okay. So, Snuffles, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna hop up on my shoulders. I'm gonna have like my paws on, like my front paws on the wall, so he can kind of like put his back paws on my shoulder, so he can try to like reach in and try to get some stuff out of the basket. And he's good. So yeah, that's the plan. Try not to knock it over.
I think both of you. I was gonna say maybe pause for you, but I'm gonna say pounce, and he's gonna roll as well. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got a 60, and I rolled a 21.
Hot. He has 70 and rolled a 37.
Yay.
Like acrobats who have worked together forever. You assume the position. He pops up onto your shoulders and he pulls himself up in a pull-up onto the shelf just enough to peek into the basket. And he lowers himself down and gets on you. He's still standing on your back, again, expertly. You guys are these amazing acrobats.
It's the bromance at work.
It's 100% the dude mance. Absolutely. And he says, the first basket, man, has got those little pieces of, it's not wood, but the humans write on it. Paper?
Okay. What else is in there? Maybe you can just like knock some of the stuff down, but try to be quiet.
All right. I can jump up and kind of paw it down if someone wants to try and catch it.
I can try.
So Jitters and Kirsch are going to try and work together to catch the basket.
Is he going to knock over the whole basket?
That is under the impression. He's under the impression that that's what he's doing. Yes.
Oh, no. Don't knock over the whole basket. Just see if you can like pick out and drop some of the stuff that's in there.
Yeah, can you toss the paper to me?
I'll give it a try. Do you let him pounce back up on you, Jitters?
Yes.
All right, roll it again.
Oh no!
Acrobat cats.
For pounce?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter what you gave us.
Oh no!
What you make it, because I got a 77, and the highest thing I have is a 70.
Oh no!
Cool. Snuffles did well. He got a 36. He jumps on your back, and just as he's about to pounce up and pull himself up, do that little pull up again onto the shelf, Jitters, you feel like in your back.
Oh.
And you kind of collapse over to the side. But because Snuffles rolled so well, he's able to pull himself up onto the shelf. So now he's on the shelf with the baskets.
Jitters, are you okay?
I don't. Something. I'm not quite sure. How bad is it?
Ooh, that's a good question. To find out how bad it is, roll your instinct. We'll see how much you know about it. I'll roll against you.
Okay. I have a 51. I mean, no, I'm sorry. My instinct is 70, but I rolled a 51.
All the running around you've been doing the last couple of days, your back is just really tired. And it's just one of those moments where your back says, nope, not this time.
It's just been a long day. I just need to do some cat stretches, and I start doing your stereotypical cat kind of stretches, but it looks like it's a routine that I've done a couple of times. Kind of like
Snuffles
what is
looks down. Snuffles looking at you. Dude, are you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You gotta hold on, Jitters.
Okay, I'm good. And because my back just pops, and I feel so much. Okay, I feel okay. I'm fine.
Jitters is gonna roll. Not Jitters. Snuffles. I know who I'm playing. Snuffles is gonna roll his instinct. Okay, and now he's going to roll to see if he can control that. He cannot.
Uh-oh.
As he approaches the first basket, the basket with the papers in it that you guys want him to go for, he suddenly stops and comes down a little bit and starts to creep slowly towards the second basket, and you can see his nose is kind of twitching.
What's there, Snuffles?
There's something good in this basket, man.
Really? Why would there be something good in a basket up there? Like
food?
Food good?
I'm sorry, it's just making me laugh. Kirsch, what would I do to have you remember? We'll say instinct. Okay. Kirsch, can you roll your instinct?
Well, I do not remember it because I got a 90.
Yeah, you weren't in here a lot before they installed the pet door, so you're not entirely sure what's in that basket.
Is it food? Can you find out? I don't know what it is.
Snuffles is slowly stalking the basket, and he puts his paws on the top and looks in. I'm going to roll real quick. Okay. He manages to go between that first basket and the wall and not knock it over. He's looking in the basket and he's sniffing. I think, man, dude, is this? Oh man, it's salmon.
What? What? Wait. We can't. The humans would probably notice that that's missing, right? I mean, oh my gosh, salmon? Is it like raw salmon? Is it no? They'll notice that that's gone. But what is it like seasoned at all?
He puts one paw in, and you guys, this is dangerous.
Oh.
He does well. He puts one paw in, and he manages. You hear a crinkly, plasticky sound. Pulls out a little flaky piece of dried salmon, like a little salmon jerky.
That looks
Kirsch,
so good.
Kirsch, you recognize this as your treats that they were using to train you to come in and out of the pet door.
Oh! That's door treats.
Oh. Wait. So they give that to you?
Well, they did the first time. I was, I kind of point at Dirt Cat, who I'm assuming is still bopping on the door. I was doing a lot of that, and so to get me to use it, they gave me some treats.
Oh, well, I mean, if we just happen to accidentally knock some over while we're looking for something that, that the humans probably won't miss. So, do you see anything up there that would obviously be humanish, but like they won't miss?
Don't
eat all of the treats.
You gotta
at least throw some down to us.
Well, dude, I'd already touched that one, so.
Oh,
I mean,
well, thank you for thinking of how sanitary our food is. But
dude,
could you drop
know me.
some down? Hey, oh yeah, always thoughtful, buddy. Could you be like thoughtful about our bellies and throw some down to us?
Let's see. 63.
Ooh.
Yes, he just makes it. He has a pause of 65. He just makes it. He picks 3 pieces out and he puts them on the ledge and bats them off the ledge of the shelf. And 1, 2, 3, they hit the ground.
I pounce and grab one.
I gobble mine up and I say, "Can I have another one for Princess?"
No, you know what? How about this? Does Dirt Cat notice the third piece that falls on the ground, or is he too preoccupied with
He sees it. He's cautious. He's looking at you guys like, I mean, there's 3 of us and 3 pieces. Like, he's not sure if that's cool.
What?
And I swallow it. I'm like, "You can have one, Dirt Cat, but can we have another one for Princess?"
Before you even finish your sentence, Dirt Cat has inhaled the small piece of salmon. Snuffles looks at you and, dude, you want an extra piece? You're gonna carry it around with you, man, until we see Princess Snowball.
I mean, she usually gets her share.
Well, tell you what, maybe if she ends up coming back here with us, we can offer her like a piece. An offering of peace with some of the salmon. But until she does, I mean, we don't even know if we'll see her again. So how about we start focusing on the task at hand? And Snuffles, anything worthwhile of borrowing without permission?
Snuffles sits back on the shelf for a second, looking at Kirsch, and he dips his paw back in the basket, pulls out another piece of salmon, and bats it off the shelf in the direction of Kirsch.
Thank you.
So Kirsch, now you have an extra piece of salmon.
Okay.
Add that to your inventory? I don't know. I don't have to inventory things.
I'll figure that out soonish.
Just figure that out. Snuffles says there's another basket, man. There's one more basket.
Okay. Check it out.
He very carefully tries to get past the salmon basket. He gets past the salmon basket and he kind of lifts up and he looks into the salmon basket. And that's a good question. What's in the third basket? Just for fun. Hey, Francis. Oh, Francis turned her microphone off.
Hi, sorry. Yes, I was muted.
Hey, Francis. What's in the third basket?
It's by the door.
Yeah.
I feel like it could just be like flip flops and like spare pairs of shoes, maybe.
Okay. So in the third basket, there are some flip flops. They look like the kind of flip flops, really, really cheap ones. Kirsch, you notice that when the short baker has left for a little bit and comes back and her toes are all shiny and have pretty colors on them, that she's wearing these really, 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 really thin shoes, and she takes them off, and for whatever reason she keeps them in this third basket. It annoys the other baker that she's holding on to these, but she does. She has this small collection of throwaway flip-flops in this basket on a ledge by the front door.
Perfectly reasonable.
Hey, I think those might be good. Can you why don't we just knock those down? Do you think you can just knock those down and everyone can grab some?
Yeah, Tall Beaker doesn't like them, so I think we'd be doing a favor.
Oh, that's even better. If we take something that someone else doesn't like, then we're not really stealing from your humans.
Yeah.
We are helping them clean up. So go ahead, buddy, knock them down.
Dude, these smell like feet.
Oh, well, that's even better. That means, we don't have to worry about, them actually like missing them or something.
Okay, man, do you want me to kind of like throw one out, or do you want me to I could just knock the whole basket over? You guys, what should I do?
I think that's a good idea. Wait,
3?
Here, hold on a second. Either if you feel better of dropping out 3 or 4 of them, or if you just want to knock the whole thing back, we can step back so it doesn't fall on us.
He gives a count in the basket as much as cats can count. He has 4 feet. He notices that there are 6 shoes. At first, it doesn't really all compute because you would need 4 of them, right? Oh, no, wait, these are humans. So there are 6 flip-flops in the basket. He's going to try and knock the whole basket off the shelf because for him, that seems to be the best thing to do.
Everyone scoot back.
He deftly gets behind the basket, and just like those videos with the glass of water on the counter and the cat, he gives a little scoot a little closer to the edge, a scoot a little closer to the edge, a scoot just where it starts to teeter. He doesn't want it to go flying. He flying is a bad thing. He wants to just kind of plop on over, and he gives it that final gentle push, and the basket and all of the disposable flip-flops hit the ground.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We did it.
All right.
He's looking very pleased with himself.
All right, buddy. Here, I'm going to drag my bed or whatever I was using as a bed kind of like over to closer to, so he can, when he jumps down and lands, he has like a softer landing.
And he lands on the bed.
Excellent.
Make sure he does that
All
fine.
Right.
He makes it fine.
Go. See, I knew this would work out fine. All right, everyone, grab your stinky human feet thing. I grab it and I head on out the the pet door.
Amazing. Okay, Kirsch, do you grab one?
Uh-oh,
we
lost Day. Someone used the microwave.
Snuffles is definitely going to grab one. Dirt Cat is also going to grab one. So we're waiting to see if Kay comes back. We'll go back to Princess Snowball.
Hi.
Hi. Princess Snowball, where are you going?
Well, I guess I'm walking back to the bakery. Trying to find my quote-unquote friends.
Okay. You travel down the street. Doesn't take very long for you to get to the bakery.
I
And
know, I'm fast.
You're fast. Yeah. You're on a mission.
Yes.
You turn the corner into the alley, and you're on the opposite end because you came from the river side. You see one by one at the end of the alley popping out of the door or the pet door from the bakery, each one of the cats with, you recognize these because your human used to go do this. The disposable flip flops for when she used to get her toes all shiny and pretty.
Oh my gosh, not only do I recognize them, but I have several cat pairs. My claws are often painted. Thank you. Mother-daughter spa day.
Of course, of course.
Of course. So I kind of like push my head through the door. Hello? Did you miss me?
Well, are we still inside or have we already left?
Snowball, you see them start to pop out one by one. If you want to try and get there before everyone comes out, you can try.
Oh,
Dirt
okay.
Cat's going to be the last one to come out.
Okay, sorry. I thought they were still just sitting there. Yeah, so I'll try to get over there.
You get over there and you pop your head in.
Mm-hmm.
Kirsch is back. Perfect timing. You pop your head in and you knock noggins with Dirt Cat, who has one of these flip-flops in his mouth.
Ooh. And I kind of pull my head back.
Ah! Oh, that hurts. I said I didn't want to get hurt or it'd be too dangerous. Ah. No matter what I try to do. Oh my god. That hurts.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Dirt Cat. These things actually do take some getting used to.
Great.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. That actually would have sounded more like, and then I spit out the flip flop. It happens a lot, and then I pick the flip flop back up.
So you're Princess Snowball. You're standing in the alley, and now Dirt Cat has come out, and all of them have these flip flops in their mouth.
Well, problem solved, I guess. Is there another one of those inside? Or?
I got a treat for you.
You what?
I dropped the flip flop. I have a treat for you.
Oh. For me?
Yeah. So can I? Is it bad if I retcon that I was like balancing the salmon on the flip flop?
I feel like that tracks.
That's like the only way I can think of if I'm carrying the flip flop in my mouth.
You can use the flip flop as a carrying and delivering device. You can use that as like a little plate.
Yeah, that's like the closest I can think of. I kind of nudged the flip flop with the treat on it towards her.
Oh, well, thank you. This doesn't exactly make up for a stolen breakfast, but...
Well, how about this, Princess? How about this offering of piece of salmon, and if you want, there is an extra flip-flop inside there that you can steal or borrow without permission, and we're all going to head back to Lord Sassafras.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Snuffles has already popped back in and grabbed an extra flip-flop and brought it back out and put it at the feet of Kirsch.
Aw.
Yeah, no, I just, this is, for you. I mean, yeah, here's another flip-flop.
You're so sweet, Snuffles.
For the team, and he gets all bro about it.
Yeah, go
you
team.
Did good.
Go team. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man, it's cool.
All right. Everyone got your flip-flops? Or your human feet cover thingies?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Let's start heading on back. And I'm going to start leading the way back to where we see Lord Sassafras and all that fun stuff.
So I just want to paint the picture real quick. See, how many cats is that?
5 cats.
5 cats in the alley.
All holding flip-flops.
All carrying disposable foamy flip-flops. Walking down the street. I just want to picture that for a second and hold on to that. In times of sadness, I want to remember that. Everyone roll. You're trying to manipulate this object and carry it with you. So everyone roll your paws.
Nuts.
No, I don't want to do that.
All right, pawsies. Let's go.
Okay.
Crap.
Ooh.
I got an 11.
Princess Snowball?
Oh, I did not. I got a 67 from my 40.
And you said pause?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 73 out of, and I have a 40.
Fabulous. Snuffles is not doing as well. Dirt Cat actually has managed to get a good grip on his flip-flop and is making it down the alley. As you guys make it down the alley, you start to cross the Italian restaurant. Everyone roll your senses. Yeah.
Senses.
Actually, senses or instinct. I don't care. Whichever is higher.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 96. It doesn't matter what you ask me to roll.
There's a lot of 90s today.
It doesn't matter for me either, but I got a 13, so the opposite way.
I got a 33.
All right. So if you rolled poorly on carrying your flip-flop, as you guys pass the Italian restaurant, anyone who rolled very well on their senses begins to see cockroaches crawl out from underneath the gate where the dumpster is, and they're lining up in a line underneath the gate, and you can see their antenna and you can see their front feet, and it's this perfectly straight line of who knows how many cockroaches. It just gets darker and darker underneath there.
Well,
which direction are they walking?
They're coming out from underneath the gate where the garbage bin is. So they're not walking in any direction. They're kind of lining up along the edge there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't see them, so I'm doing do.
I just kind of wrinkle my nose at them.
Snuffles, Snuffles. I'm here. It's good. Jitters, did you do well on your holding on to the flip-flop?
No, I did not.
Great. As you're walking by, you don't see what's going on. You're in the front of the line. You've been leading everyone back to the park. Your front paws catch on the edge of the flip-flop as you're carrying it, and you sort of go cattail over tea kettle right in front of where the gate is, the metal gate that's keeping the trash bin inside.
Ow! Ah! And I try to stand up and be like, it's okay. I'm okay. And reach on down and try to pick up my the flip-flop again. I can do that. I'm gonna get a different.
Okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. You know, my back is just it's just, you know, a little stiff, and you know, carrying this flip-flops, you know, it's just a little cumbersome. I'm good.
Think of the tuna. It'll be worth it.
Ooh, tuna.
Snuffles doesn't see you trip and trips on you.
Ow!
He did well on his instinct, so he sees the cockroaches and he's distracted by it and follows you, cattail over tea kettle, bump. But he immediately turns around and his hackles are up and he's
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Anyone who noticed the cockroaches, your hackles are up and you can see them. They're staring at you and you're staring at them.
Can I see Snuffles and kind of discern where he's looking and what he's looking at?
Senses.
Would that be senses or would that be instinct to kind of figure
If
out
you're
what
looking in the direction that he's looking, you're using your eyes.
Okay. Sounds good. I have a 62 and I rolled a 66. Okay, these dice are now going into dice jail. Bye-bye, dice.
Princess Snowball, how well did you do on your instinct?
I got a 13.
Yes, you know when another animal is up to something.
Of course.
These cockroaches are clearly up to no good. They are planning.
I drop my flip-flop. Is there a reason you're staring at us? Besides my great beauty, of course.
You hear kind of en masse, and y'all, for all of you, it's very unnerving, sort of a sound. A line of them. Oh, that's a good question. Anybody can make a reason for me that they think they might speak cockroach?
Kirsch is going to try. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Princess Snowball certainly does not speak cockroach. Excuse you for even implying such.
I'm going to check to see if Snuffles does. Snuffles does not. Let's see if Dirt Cat does. It's probably more likely. It is more likely. He got a 33.
And I don't even see them, so I have no idea what's... Did I hear the cockroaches start to do that?
Oh, absolutely. They're definitely ready to let you know that they're there.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way you said that. The fact that they are ready.
They are ready. Dirt Cat, with the flip-flop firmly in his mouth, starts to back away. And he's like, You see a line of these cockroaches run out from underneath the dumpster, and they turn immediately and run underneath the security door into the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm glad I didn't eat that sausage.
Is that why you threw out?
No, you threw up because you deserved it.
Can I be like, okay, well, this doesn't concern us. Can I grab my flip-flop and try to get out of there? Because I do not like cockroaches.
You can certainly try.
Oh, no. I don't like the way you said that.
You're trying to manipulate an object, so roll your pounce to try and pick up your flip-flop.
Okay, I have a 60, and oh my goodness. This flip-flop. I rolled a 65. I cannot hold on to this thing.
You get it into your mouth, but it is a cheap foam thing that wasn't, as the tall baker keeps reminding the short baker, not supposed to be used a second time. The toe portion of it rips off.
Oh no.
So now it's just a lot more cumbersome. In a brief moment, you all hear screaming, angry human screaming coming from inside the Italian restaurant. A new line of cockroaches has appeared from underneath the dumpster, and they're continuing to...
Kirsch like hisses and is like, "You're cruel," and then backs away.
I am gonna be like, I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna go back towards the direction of the bakery.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh my. The security door to the Italian restaurant flies open, and it's the cook you guys have seen before, who now has a broom and is trying to bat what is looking now like 100 cockroaches out. It's a lot. It's a lot of cockroaches. The cockroaches that came out from underneath the dumpster, the second wave, have tried to join the first wave. It's a wave of cockroaches. He's trying to sweep them out. And sees all of you in the alley.
And like, well,
I
he
do
actually
a really sad kitten mew. Like, meow.
You trying to charm him?
Sure.
You can roll your purr.
I want to attempt to do a better purr.
And I am getting out of there.
I would like
Great.
I got a 12. Good. My
Good.
purr is
Okay.
40.
I'm also
Princess
trying
Snowball?
to look pretty and maybe even prettier. I got a 31.
Okay. And Jitters, you're just trying to book it out of there?
I'm booking it out of there.
Great.
I'm booking it out of there towards the bakery.
Let's see what happens. Snuffles does well. Ooh, Dirt Cat does not do well. Snuffles follows you, Jitters. You guys take your flip-flops with you, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jitters and Snuffles run back towards the bakery. The cook from the Italian restaurant sees Snowball and Princess Snowball and Kirsch and tries not to bat you with the broom, but does see Dirt Cat, and I mean he's called Dirt Cat for a reason, and takes a couple of good swings at Dirt Cat. Dirt Cat's gonna try and duck that. He does not duck that and gets a really hard thwack on the side of his head with this broom. He's going to try and hold on. Oh gosh, he's going to try and hold on to his flip-flop. He holds on to the flip-flop and starts to run after Jitters and Snuffles.
Okay, so as I run off, I'm gonna jump back into the pet door of the bakery and grab the other flip flop that is not torn, because there was six. There were 6 of them.
Correct.
And so there should be one extra in there, and I'm gonna grab that one, and hopefully this one treats me right. And I'm gonna grab it, but instead of going, as soon as I hop in, grab it, and then hop back out, I want to head down the street that's in the opposite direction of the Italian restaurant.
You're going to run out the street and headed towards the park, or headed towards the big main street?
I do want to go towards the park, but
Okay.
I do not want to go past the Italian bakery. So even if it's a little bit longer of a trip to go around, I'm avoiding that area like the plague, because I do not like cockroaches.
Like the plague. Funny phrasing. Some cockroaches follow you down the alley, and they see the pet door.
Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I see them following me before I go in?
That's a great question.
I should roll for that.
Maybe your
Okay.
senses?
Senses, I have a 62, and I rolled a 59. Yes!
Yes, you see a couple of them crawl into the pet door after you guys have left.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so then I'm going to start trying to smash them with my paws. And I'm like, ew, 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 ew.
In order to do that, you'd have to go back into the mudroom.
Okay. I do not want those cockroaches inside my home near where I sleep. So I'm going to go in there and start trying to smush them.
Okay, so before we do that, we're going to go back to Kirsch and Princess Snowball and poor Dirt Cat, who's getting quite a beating. Dirt Cat has been bapped upside the head a couple times now with this broom. He's super desperate. He's holding on to that flip-flop for dear life. Kirsch and Princess Snowball.
Is Dirt Cat on the ground right now, or is he like...
He's on the ground.
What did the Italian, chef dude do?
The cook is giving Dirt Cat some good whacks with the broom.
Oh, okay. Sorry, sometimes things don't click in my head.
He's seeing this dirty, filthy cat and assuming that this is part of where the cockroaches are coming from.
Well, I'm going to take that moment to run.
Okay.
And I suppose I'm gonna be, in my mind, this is about as nice as it gets. We go, Kirsch, come with me, and I'm gonna pick up
Oh,
the flip flop
what about Durkat?
and run. Durkat wasn't an original part of this group. We gotta make do. Let's go.
I kind of try to get as close to Durkat as I can without getting hit. And I kind of just want to like poke him with my paw. I'm like, Durkat, come on, let's go.
To avoid being thwacked with the broom in the process, roll your pounce.
Okay.
And you know what? It's not part of the game, but I will give you advantage. You can roll that twice because you've already been super cute to the cook.
So that one was a 60, and then my second one. Well, I needed that advantage because I got a 60 and an 81, and my pounce is 75. So I'm gonna take that 60.
The cook raises the broom straight up over his head as if he's going to, instead of sideswipe him like golf, he's going to give him a club over the head with the broom. You cross in front and you're between the two of them, and your large liquid kitten eyes look up at him, and he pauses just long enough for the two of you to bolt.
Let's go, let's go.
He hits the ground with the broom and starts swearing, and he's brushing the cockroaches away. As you run down the alley, you see Snuffles and Jitters pop back into the pet door at the bakery.
Do I see the cockroaches?
They're small, and you're kind of far-ish away, but you can make a fair assumption.
I'm gonna start going towards the bakery. I want to know what's going on.
I'm going to roll real quick. Oh, all right. Jitters, you do a pretty good job of defending the pet door as you see the cockroaches start to go in, but they are squishy and slippery, and you miss two of them, and two manage to get inside the mudroom. It's not too bad.
So there's still two that went inside.
Correct.
Can I hop in after them?
Yep.
I'm going to hop in after them and start trying to squish.
Snuffles will follow you. You're squishing them with your paws?
Yes. Because it's better than trying to squish them with any other part of my body.
That's true. That's true.
Fair.
Roll your paw, and Snuffles will do the same.
Oh, nuts. Okay, which dice were good? Which dice have been treating me well? Not these. I have a 40 and I rolled a 47.
All right, so I'm going to roll the cockroaches. Oh, okay. So the cockroaches, they've never been there before, so they get a little bit confused. You can tell that they're trying to figure out where to go, but they're turned around in the room a little bit. So you get one more opportunity to squish them.
Attack!
I got this one, man!
Awesome, I'll get the other one. I don't have this one.
I don't have this one, man!
Ah!
Roll for the cockroaches. The cockroaches are still turned around. In fact, they almost turn around and head back out before they stop. So now it's the standoff. There's two cockroaches in front of the stairs.
I got this good badly.
Their front legs are up, and there's two cats. Absolutely. That's absolutely what's happening.
You get like a little tiny dust bunny kind of going between us that looks like a tumbleweed.
Wah, wah, wah.
And then
yeah.
as soon
Snuffles
as I
is
can,
going to try and squish. You going to try and squish?
I'm going to squish it.
Yes! Success! At that
13.
standoff moment, the two of you are so large and intimidating that you manage to actually stare them down enough to squish, crack, goo. Squish, crack, goo. And you get both of the cockroaches.
I'm going to start doing that kind of dance that cats do when you put socks on their feet.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, because I'm like, ew, 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 oh, get him off, get him. Without even really thinking about it, I'm gonna start like trying to wipe my paws on Snuffles, like on his side, going, get him off, get him off, get him off.
At the same time, he's like, get it off, get it off, get it off, and he's trying to wipe it off on your tail.
I'm just happy that it's off of my paws. Do I notice that he wipes them on my tail?
Yeah, probably. I'm
like,
gonna say it's
okay.
gross for both of you.
Okay, well, I guess, I wiped them off of you, you wiped them off of me. We need a bath after this. Did I leave the flip-flop outside? Or did I bring it in? If I was able to bring it in with me without it affecting any of the squishing, then yes. If not, if it would have affected the squishing, I probably left it outside.
Was there anybody out there when you guys went in? There was nobody out there to watch it for you. I'm going to say Snuffles' instinct would have been to bring it in there with him because he's not going to leave it by itself. So you guys, went through the scene and it was fine. So I'll say that the 2 unbroken and the 1 broken flip-flops are there on the inside of the mudroom by the cat flap.
Okay. So I'll just pick up a flip-flop that's not busted and take that with me.
And Snuffles picks up the other one that's not broken, and he jumps out the cat flap.
All right. Okay. You know what? Do I see any of our other teammates around, or did they run off in a completely different direction?
As you re-exit the bakery, you see the 3 of them running up in your direction. Dirt Cat is coming, but he's in bad shape.
All right, everyone, let's get going. I'm going to start trying to head down to where we're supposed to go in the park.
I want to catch up to Jitters and be like, why'd you go back home?
Because I dropped my other flip-flop and I needed this one.
Okay.
And plus there were cockroaches that went into your house, and you do not let cockroaches into your... Oh, don't worry, I squished them.
Okay.
All right. So how if we're starting to vamoose out of there, how far can we get to where we can like be in an area that's relatively safe so I can start checking up on everyone?
If you go down that street and then turn in front of the apartments and go down to the parkway, that's decently safe. And you can get to the back of the park from the parkway.
Excellent. All right. Okay, that was a little bit more adventurous than I thought it was going to be. Is everyone okay? Does everyone have a flip-flop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, dude, I have mine. Dirt Cat is slower. He comes up. He's got a flip-flop in his mouth. His eye is looking a little red and a little swollen. You can see there's a little mat of fur down by his face where maybe it got wet. It's kind of matted there by his face, and his tooth, there's a little bit of, I don't know, kind of looks like blood coming out.
Oh, dude, are you okay? Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to help you out once we get everything back to the park. Are you gonna be okay to make it?
I just want to get this over with.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe the tuna will help you feel better.
I think that's an excellent idea. Okay.
I don't think there's much that's gonna make me feel better.
Oh, okay, buddy. Here, I'm gonna kind of try to stay next to him while we're walking. And be like, okay, come on, let's get going. Let's get this over and done with so we can all take a nap and get cleaned up. Oh my gosh, I stepped on cockroaches.
Everyone roll pause.
Oh no.
You have already established, Jitters, that you're trying to help. And I'm going to say with help, everyone can have advantage because you're keeping an eye on everyone.
Oh, good. I need it.
Gap with
Okay.
that.
Oh, that was worse. I got a 99 on my advantage.
Okay, those dice didn't work.
I got a 30
Yes!
out of
Okay, so I have
50.
I have 40. My first roll was a 55, but my second roll was a 25. So 25 for me.
Hot tamales. Princess Snowball, where your nail broke yesterday, although the rats did happen to fix it fairly decently, your paw is super, super sore, and it's taking you a lot more effort to kind of drag this flip-flop with you. It's taking some effort.
My paw is super, super sore.
Well, this trial has actually been probably the most trying out of all of them. Well, let's just get this over and done with, and then head back so we can all take a nap.
Y'all head for the clearing?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So the last couple times that you've come into the clearing after completing your trial, you've found Tuna there and nobody else. To your surprise, as you enter the clearing, you actually see Lord Sassafras sitting on top of the log. To his left is Anthony. Princess Snowball, you realize that Anthony's not wearing his little tin hat. You do notice that. You approach into the clearing. Yes.
Have we established the significance of the tin hat?
No, you just happen to notice that you saw him wearing it at Queen Victoria's. You do not see him wearing it now. And he was missing earlier this evening.
Weird.
It's interesting. Should have made you roll for that. I just gave that to you. Merry Christmas.
Thanks. You want me to roll? Here, let me roll my instincts. I would not have made it, so thank you.
So you don't know why he's not wearing the hat, but you do notice that.
Okay, so seeing Lord Sassafras, I'm assuming this is a little different than what has happened. I'm gonna drop the flip flop in front and kind of just like, and kind of just sit, and wait and be kind of be a respectful sit on my haunches, but have my front paws up, kind of thing. Yeah.
Snuffles follows suit. Dirt Cat also does the same. Again, he's looking a little worse for wear, and he's not quite meeting Lord Sassafras's gaze. Everyone roll your instinct.
Cool. I have a 70
32.
and I got a 25.
Oof. I have a 37 in instinct, but I got a 40.
Kirsch, you are so surprised that this is a little bit different than before. This doesn't meet the pattern, so you're a little distracted. Everyone else notices that Dirt Cat, he's kind of inside himself right now.
So he's kind of withdrawn?
Yes.
Kind of thing? Okay.
He's looking off into the distance in a different place, and yeah, kind of that mid-ground stare, and he's not really meeting Lord Sassafras's eyes.
Meanwhile, I want to sit down, put my flip-flop out at my feet and go, "Hi, Lord Sassafras."
He kind of nods at you a little bit. He thinks it's adorable. Legitimately, he thinks it's cute.
I want to put mine in front of him and then like fluff up my fur and give him a wink.
Awesome.
Is he into it?
He's, I mean, into it is a strong word.
Wow.
I think at this point he has gleaned a little bit about your personality and understands that this is you trying.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He looks at all of you. You guys notice that there are definitely more eyes on you.
Guys, there are a lot of eyes on us.
Well, yeah, because Lord Sassafras is here, and Anthony, and
Even more than usual, though. Are we getting Even more fans? Oh my goodness.
Of course, that's what you would think.
Lord
Always
Sassafras
fans.
always fans. Lord Sassafras turns to Anthony and says, "If you would please." He jumps off the log, and together, Lord Sassafras and Anthony push the log over, and there is a open spot underneath the log.
Is he kind of gesturing for us to go up to the opening in the log?
You feel behind you the cats that have gathered start to press in a little bit, and you actually start to see some of the cats in the neighborhood come out of the shadows. Lord Sassafras says, "You have been successful, and you have brought us trophies." And he gestures with a paw to the hole in the ground.
Oh, so then I will pick up my flip-flop, walk it over, and I drop it in the hole.
Everybody else?
I want to bring my flip-flop, but first I want to stick my head in the hole.
Okay, you stick your head in the hole. Roll your senses.
I got a 61 and my senses are 60.
There's stuff in the hole.
One off.
I will just gently place it in the hole. I don't need to stick my head in. My fur is too pretty for that.
Snuffles will bring his up, and he brings it to the edge and kind of gives it that little paw push, and it falls into the hole. The last one to come up is Dirt Cat, and he doesn't want to get anywhere near the hole. It's obvious. He's moving really slowly, and he's got the flip-flop in his mouth, but he's trying to kind of avoid looking into it. He sees what Snuffles does. Like, that's a pretty good idea. He drops it a little bit away from the hole, and with his paw kind of pushes the flip-flop in, and it falls in. What do you guys do?
I'm going to take a few.
Flop in last.
Okay.
How
take
far
a few
does
steps
it?
back and sit.
I'm sorry?
I'll just take a few steps back away from the hole, and I'll just sit like I was before.
Can we tell how deep the hole is?
It's decently deep. It's the kind of hole that may have occurred when the log initially fell over.
Interesting.
When I drop my flip flop in last, I want to go, bye flip flop.
Lord Sassafras comes up over to Dirt Cat, and he looks at Dirt Cat's face, and he says, "Well, you did fare better than last time. What happened?" Dirt Cat gets really nervous, and he says, there were cockroaches, and they were mad." Lord Sassafras looks up and says, "Is that true?"
Yes. Yes, Lord Sassafras, that is true. We had our spoils from our adventure, and then we had a whole bunch of cockroach on the way back. A whole bunch of cockroaches happened to do some kind of an attack on one of the human food places, and then the person inside the human food places came out with a broom and kind of started swinging, and Dirt Cat's face had a disagreement with the broom.
Dirt Cat looks away, ashamed.
Don't be ashamed, buddy. I mean, getting hit with a broom by a human, I mean, that is just like, the fact that you walked away from that is impressive. I mean, he took some really big hits, and he was still able to finish the adventure and finish the trial.
As Lord Sassafras, rolling it back over is a lot easier than pulling it up. As Lord Sassafras gives the log a sufficient push and jumps back on top of the log, he says, "Well, at least he fared better this time. I'm very proud of all of you," he says, looking out at the 5 of you.
Princess Snowball takes this personally.
Nice. Well, you should.
Thank you. It's just for
I'm
you.
very proud of all of you. It is not many cats who make it past the first 3 trials. It is my honor to announce to you the 4th trial. And that's where we'll end for tonight. A little denouement.
Dun, dun,
As the bakers,
dun.
as the bakers finish cleaning up for the evening and they're getting ready to go upstairs, they go down into the mudroom to put their shoes away, and they find a basket, 1 broken flip-flop, and 2 smushed cockroaches. As the tall baker picks up the flip-flop, goes back upstairs, throws it into a trash can, there is great discussion about maybe not bringing this sort of thing back into the house. And that is it, guys. You made it. You made it for your first trials.